Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. Supportive Oracle Cards, or Energy Oracle Cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on. I'm kind of pulled between... like, things want to go out of order, and I'm fighting it. It's interesting. Like, things want to go out of order, and I'm just like, no, we're not doing that. That's interesting. That kind of reminds me of Capricorn energy. Kind of like when people try to push you off your path, and they get your attention every now and then, and they kind of convince you to think about it, but then you're like, wait, no. Like, it's kind of like somebody, like, you're going towards your goal. And somebody's like, how about this goal? And you're like, that's it. No. And then you go back over here. Then somebody over from this side says, yeah, but you could have this pie. And you're like, that sounds great. I'm busy. And you keep going the way you're going. Like, I feel like this is what's happening. People are just kind of distracting you. And you're like, that's nice. No. And you keep going. What do we have actually happening here? Because I'm getting, like, the conflict, but I'm also getting, like, the success at the same time. You need a break. You need a break. Like, you really need a break. I don't know what that means. Because for Capricorn, you're very interesting. Because that doesn't have to mean, like, you know, sitting on the couch watching TV. That might literally mean you have your own personal projects and you need to be left alone so you can work on your own personal projects. It might be something like that. Kind of like that. That might be your version of a break. Like, it could be literally yard work, because I know some people like that. Like, I just need to get my yard work done. I need to get this done. Leave me alone. Like, literally for that, that's very much a break for them. They just feel much better. They enjoy being out there. They enjoy taking care of things. They feel great once it looks the way they want it to look. I knew a guy once that was a Capricorn, and he would have a camp. It was like an hour and a half up north, and his break was literally leave me alone so I could go, and he would just go to his camp, and he would work on things, and he'd build things, and he'd get things done the way he wanted to do. And that was literally what would rejuvenate him and make him feel better. He would be very active and very busy, but he would be very happy, and his energy would replenish, because that's what made him feel good. And I'm getting this energy here with Capricorn, kind of like you need a break in that sense. Like, people need to leave you alone, stop pulling your energy so you can get back on path with what you want to do and get your goals taken care of. The energy is going very well, but the first thing I feel like to get on this path and feel comfortable with it without all these distractions is to solve these other people, at least temporarily. I've got the Nine of Swords with the Goddess card. Goddess in the Moon. Goddess of the Moon. Goddess of the Moon. There's this... You have a high sense of responsibility. Earth tends to have that anyway. All three of you. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And you're Capricorn, obviously. But it's other people pushing on you, kind of giving you that impression like, well, if you don't do this for me, I can't make it. And that's not completely correct. It's great to be valued. I feel like I said this sort of to Virgo. Virgo's was different, but it was sort of like this for Virgo. Kind of like, it's great to be valued. It's great to be honored. It's great to be seen as a very important part. But you don't want to be that one, like, you don't want to be that superhero, the only superhero with the special powers that can save the world. You don't want to be that one. You want to be a part of the team. Like, I'll be a part of the team, but we need to switch out every now and then. It shouldn't be constantly you. And I'm feeling like this person, I don't know if it's one person or more, because for some of you it might be multiple people. They need to go to someone else for a while. They need to explore other possibilities. They need to maybe find somebody else to help them, lead them forward for a while. If they're, it depends. Like, they need to search out other possibilities. Like, somebody, and I know for some of you it's more than one person, is too dependent on you. This is not healthy for you. I feel like somebody's over dependent. I'm feeling it. And I feel like somebody's very, like they won't let go. and I feel like they give you this impression, like, I can't do this without you, I can't do this without you. And they're taking this more of a minor role here when they got the Page of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. Like, I can't do it without you. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a 14-year-old, like, I can't get to the bus stop if you don't drive me there. But then when you think about it, like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're supposed to get to the bus stop so you can get where you need to go. If I have to drive you to the bus stop, why don't I just drive you where you got to go anyway? That doesn't make sense. Like, it's kind of like, wait a minute. What you're asking me to do and what you need done, hold on. The bus stop is 5 blocks away, yeah. But if I was just going to drive you to the bus stop, why don't I just drive you to the store? Because isn't that where you're going anyway? Or drive you to school or drive you wherever you're going. Like, if I'm going to take you that far, if I'm going to drive you that far, I might as well drive you the whole way. But it's also looking at it like, wait a minute, it's 5 blocks. Just go. Just walk. You'll get used to it. Just do it. Even if it's a country block, I'd be like, walk. Just go do it. Somebody is pushing on you like they need you. And it's nice to be needed, but it's a little bit over the top. I'm getting, you will call this out. Usually Capricorn will at some point, they'll put up with it for a bit with somebody they very much love, but after a while they're going to be like, all right, listen. Like, I don't know, I feel like Capricorn has a limit, and they'll be good, good. They'll be calm, then they'll be like, all right, now this is starting to get on my nerves, and then they'll start thinking about it, and then like, it'll roll and like, all right, now I'm saying something. That seems to be when somebody, like, well, from what I understand of Capricorn, just to be fair, because I'm getting here, the conflict here with the sun and the cornucopia is telling me you need a break, like when I defined in the beginning. And somebody, like, I just feel like they're constantly getting you to help them, and it's kind of like, all right, listen, we need to change this up. You've been thinking about this for a while. The conflict is internal, and this is not new for you. It's coming forward. It is definitely coming forward. For some of you, I have this weird feeling like, you know it's bothering you, but you're holding it back. And it's kind of like, an earthquake. Even Earth can jump forward quickly, but it's usually a little bit violent when it does. However you want to put that. I'm coming to peace that you will say something. I almost feel like there's some of you going, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to. No, it's fine. Meanwhile, it keeps egging at you, and it keeps picking at you, and it keeps picking at you, and it's like that little kid that keeps tapping you on the shoulder, and you're finally like, what? It's what I feel like it's going to be. It's coming forward, and I almost feel like that's what this is about for some of you, just to be aware that it is definitely coming forward. The sooner you accept it and just go forward and tell this person, listen, you need to take care of your own stuff for a little while, I need a break, that's going to make your life go a lot better. The Lover's card with the Star card, the Lover's card a lot of times for me is called, to me it's passing the test. It doesn't have to mean romantic love. Basically, it's like you're happy, you're getting what you need, you're getting that moment to do what you want. In this situation, you're getting that time to do what you want. You're getting that, that break. You need a break, and you're getting it. You want it, you need it, it's going to replenish things. I'm also getting with the Star card, like, when you get this break, it's the same thing. Like, maybe more ideas are going to come to you, and you're going to actually be able to fill this extra time with something else that you want to do. And it's going to open you up, kind of like, you know what? This moment, this break was great. I got a lot of things I wanted done. If I had more of this time, I could do more stuff that I want done. What do I need to do to make that happen? And that's the Star card, kind of like feeling optimistic, kind of like, wait a minute. Maybe I can make more happen here. Maybe if I get this person to go other ways more often and get them to stay off my butt and take care of themselves, I could make my life a lot better. And they should be more self-sufficient anyway. Let me think about this. Because it's like, it feels like you're taking care of somebody that doesn't seem right. Like, helping somebody, good. Living their life for them, no. And I feel like to the level you're taking care of them, it's like you're almost like, it's kind of like, instead of just going to get somebody's groceries for them, you're going into their house, going through their pantry, seeing what they're lacking, going to get it, bringing it back, and then putting it all away for them. And then possibly even like planning their dinners for them. Cook this then, cook that then. That's way over the top. I can understand, like, if you want to help and you're like, okay, you need me to get you groceries, make that list and then give me that list. And then you get the groceries, you bring them back and you drop them off and like, here's the groceries, you put them away and you do what you need to do with it. You know what I mean? The difference there, like, it's feel like it's over the top, and then you just bring it, like, I think if you just bring it down a lot, that would change things a lot, because I feel like you're doing a lot. Like, literally, like, going in the house, what is missing, what needs to be done, making the list yourself, going to get it, bringing it back, putting it away, and possibly even setting up the meal plan for the frickin' week. Way too much that you're doing there. They should make the list, you just get it, you bring it back, you drop it off, y'all put it away. I don't need to do everything for you. I think that's more than enough. I'm one of those people, by the way. I don't know why I'm saying that right now. I am definitely that person. Like, I don't know why I hesitate saying this, but I'll say it. Like, my mother, years ago, it was like, I don't know how long ago, she was in the hospital for a heart attack. And when she got out, I was helping her with her bills. But then we got to the point where I was bringing them over and just checking them for her. And she was like, well, I thought you were going to do them for me from now on. And I was like, no, I'll make sure they work out for you, but you're going to go back to doing your own stuff. And the reason in my brain was like, I just felt like the more I took over for her, the less she would do, the more she would slump, the worse her life would get. So that's how that went. I don't know. I'm just one of those people, like, I'll help you get back on your feet, but I can't live your life for you. And I almost feel like this is that person. They want you to live their life for them. I don't know why I'm bringing that forward, because maybe once in a while I'm just kind of like, should I have just done it? But then I'm realizing, no, it's not right to live somebody else's life for them. Like, if it's that bad, that means a new change needs to come in. If they need that level of assistance, maybe a different change needs to come in. What are we doing with this? Because I'm feeling like this other energy is going to flourish. I just feel like you might have to push back and get them to take care of themselves a little more. That might be, might be a tough love moment. They get a lot more stable when you push back on them. And you're like, listen, I'm doing too much for you. I'm doing too much for you. I'll still help you, but you need to do more of this yourself. And I feel like that's where your energy needs to go, because they will do a lot better. They will stabilize and they will do a lot better. Because I'm getting the Empress energy kind of lifts up on their side. This is a person who should be stronger like that. It's kind of the same feeling. Like, they should be stronger. They do have the ability. They just haven't been using it. And I feel like you've been picking up the pieces, which is a good thing, but I think it's time to push that back. Your energy gets stronger, their energy gets stronger. I get the King of Pentacles. Things very much stabilize. Again, it's not about the gender of the card. I'm just getting, not only you get stronger with your things coming in better, you get to get the things done you want to, you get that break you need, but this other person steps forward and their life gets stronger, their life gets better too. They may not see that. They're going to give you pushback, and I feel like there's going to be this... Again, it reminds me of a kid just kind of whining, like, they don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, no, I can't do it, I can't walk those 5 blocks, I can't walk those 5 blocks to the bus stop, I'll die for sure, I'll never make it, they'll find me in the gutter one day, and then you'll be sorry. I'm like, come on. Like, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of like, oh no, you'll find me in the gutter, then you'll be sorry, I'll never make it, I'll collapse halfway there, I'm sure of it. No, they're not going to collapse halfway there. They seem to, whoever this person you're dealing with doesn't believe in themselves, but they need to. And this might be another reason this is happening. They don't believe in themselves, but in your Capricorn, it's up to you how you want that to happen. If you want it to go slowly but surely, I don't know how you want to do it. That seems to be, you'll figure that out. You'll know what you need to do, but they aren't going to believe in themselves. That's part of the problem here. And by you pushing back and saying, listen, I can't do everything for you anymore. I'm not going into your kitchen and find out what you're missing. Create the list myself. Go get it, bring it back, and put it away, and create your meal plan. Way overkill. No, I'm not doing that. You make the list. I will go get it. I will bring it back. Then you will put it away, and you will do your own meals for the week too. Like, I'm getting that energy. They're not going to like that. They're going to be bothered. They're going to be upset about it. They are going to have some pushback, and they're going to seem like, oh, come on, can't you just do this for me? I'm getting that energy. I get once you make up your mind, you'll be fine. But be aware that they're going to have that energy, but they will be fine. Over time, it may take some time for them to really gravitate up to that level. I feel like some of them might drag on for a few months before they're finally starting to show progression. Just don't back off on it, you'll be fine. Are we good? Good. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.